G'day YouTube, it's Brett here from Overtime Gaming with you once again, and welcome back with some FIFA 13 Connected Career Mode. It's our MLS series now with the Seattle Sounders. We've got our new look side there, as you can see on the screen, full of summer transfers, ready for their debut game, which is against the Portland Timbers. Of course, the Timbers caused us a few problems last time we played them, so we're coming to their ground now in Portland, looking for a victory, looking to give us some momentum going into the final 2 months of the season. We're wrapping up the month of September in this episode, followed by next episode doing the month of October, the 4 games in the month of October, when we will be finished with the regular season. So the postseason, the playoffs, if we make it there, will start on Saturday. But we've got to win our last few games to get into the playoffs. We're a few points behind the teams above us, but luckily we've got a couple of games in hand over all of them. As you see, Vilhena in his first game for the club in the 11th minute gets us a beautiful goal to put us 1-0 up after 11 minutes. Now we move 20 minutes later to half an hour in. Portland get the attack, but nothing comes from it. And you see, we go into half time, a 1-0 up. Good start to the game for us. We're looking to push on now, just trying to get a few more goals just to secure the victory. Give us some momentum. We've been on a little bit of a better run of form of late, and we're hoping this team can completely turn it around for us. As you see, 60th minute, Vilhena gets his second goal of the game, another fantastic strike. Puts us up 2-0, exactly what we needed, and that may just have wrapped up the game for us now. But 5 minutes later, Portland coming in on the attack. They break, find themselves some space. Luckily, Hanneman, the goalkeeper, does the work and gets us clear. As you see, we move a few minutes later. There's only 20 minutes of the game left now, but Portland still coming on the attack. We're still holding strong. The defence is strong at the moment. The new look to the defence, but unfortunately we still fall to the across the face of the goal. The player at the back post heads it down to Johnson, who slots it home. Keeper had no chance. Poor defending. We've been suffering from those crosses all season long. As you see, we head into the 90th minute with a corner. We have the control in the final moments of the game now. We start the corner just trying to get a final goal, but there we go. Veloso misses, but we do pick up the win. 2-1 victory. Good start for this new look team, and it's exactly the sort of result we want to push on from. You see, Vilhena won man of the match. So we move on to our second game against San Jose Earthquakes, a team that caused us a few problems last time as well. You look on paper, we're so much better now. With all the new signings we've got, we're such a strong side in this division. We really should destroy them. As you see, Landon Donovan, the new captain for our club, because Johnson has been dropped to the bench alongside the likes of Obafemi Martins and players like that, as we've looked to give De Guzman, Donovan, Zaquini and Veloso in the heart of midfield, and Tony Vilhena the midfield roles for us, with Haidara up front, of course our created player. We're giving him the rest of this regular season, the striker position, purely so we can sell him in January, because he will have played, he will be informed, so clubs will be interested in him. No one wanted him in the last transfer window because he hadn't played a game for us. It was simple as that. So we struggled to sell him, whereas now he's played for us, teams will be after him because he's proved he can score goals, he can play. And that's exactly what we need him to do. You see, we're heading to half-time 0-0. Been a quiet first half. We've only had a couple of shots. Nothing really's happened. We're definitely going to have to look to push on in the second half now. But San Jose have come out in this second half looking to push forward with their opening possession. But you see, our defensive positioning is far better now. We're definitely communicating better with the more experience in the back, with the likes of Rat at left back rather than Yedlin. We just look more comfortable. But you see Hanneman with the poor goalkeeping there, throwing it straight to the attacker, but luckily he comes back with some beautiful reflex saves that keep us in the game and allow us to keep the clean sheet going. You see, we clear the ball as well, but we do give away the corner from Rat's header there, and we've got to defend this one well. Hopefully hit them on the counter attack. We've been poor at defending corners, and this one's no different. All of a sudden, Wondolowski scores for San Jose Earthquake, and San Jose all of a sudden in the driver's seat and look far more comfortable than us, and we really need to push on now with 25 minutes of the game left to go. De Guzman on the ball, pushing it forward to Landon Donovan, unleashes a strike, but unfortunately the ball is not there, but Haidara wins the rebound and then wins us the penalty kick. Poor defending, shouldn't really have been a penalty in my opinion, but it does happen. We give Haidara the penalty kick. He is our best penalty taker, so we give him the penalty kick here. He gets lucky with one that rebounds off the goalkeeper's legs, but all of a sudden 68th minute is 1-1 again, and we're back in this game, ready for the last 20 minutes of this game to unleash our brilliant attack and hope for a win now. You see Haidara leading the attack as Omar Gonzalez has got a bit of a knock, but luckily he is fine. Rebound falls to Zaquini, and Zaquini with a fantastic finish, his 6th goal of the season. He's been fantastic for us this season. I'm really glad we've kept him. He's been solid in that right midfield role, and he's definitely going to stay there for the foreseeable future. You see now, last few attacks of the game for San Jose as they're looking to get the equaliser now. They have a corner in the final minute of the game now. We'll be looking to just keep them out here. They did score from the corner earlier on, and this time Hanneman comes out and claims the ball, boots it clear, and that is the end of the game. We pick up our 2nd victory in a row with this team. Exactly the sort of start with this team that we wanted. We would have been looking for a couple of clean sheets, but we have only let in 2 goals in the 2 games, so we couldn't really ask for much more. As we move on to a game with our rivals, the Vancouver Whitecaps. Of course, we've had a great series of games so far with this team. Back and forth, both teams have won 1 game each, I believe. So in this 3rd game, we'll be definitely looking for the win against the Vancouver Whitecaps away from home. And we're playing them away from home, so we're playing in our green strip, even though that is our home strip. It is the most bright kit, basically, other than the light blue one, so it makes us stand out from any kit another team puts against us, to be honest. So you'll definitely notice them in their bright white kit and us in our bright green kit. You can definitely tell who's who in this game. But we'll be looking for a good win here against Vancouver, showing the dominance of our side, hoping that the quality from all our new players will show with the likes of Veloso there. He's been solid in the centre defensive midfield role. You see Vilhena leading us on a counter-attack now. Haidara is a fantastic player. He's a creative player. I wish he was real, because otherwise I would keep him. But you see the beautiful ball to Zaquini with the cool finish. His 7th goal of the season, his 2nd in 2 games. Beautiful finish. Vancouver Whitecap keeper had no chance with that one. De Guzman now with the free kick 28 minutes in. Looking to make it 2-0 and just about shut out the game if he does so. We're not very likely to give up a 2-goal lead, in all honesty. We're a very good side. Okay defensively, but still strong enough to hold a 2-goal lead. As you see Vilhena attacking the box, and he wins a silly penalty as well. Nothing much wrong with that in my eyes, but Ryakoka penalised for it, and Donovan steps up this time with a penalty. Cool as you like, slots that one home in the corner. 2-0, the captain gets his 7th goal of the season, and it's exactly the first half we've wanted now. 2-0 up in the first half. I can say this match is pretty much put away. I don't see us losing a 2-goal deficit, but with this attack from Vancouver, we may lose one of the goals now, and if we do, puts us in a bit of a weak position going into the second half. Beautiful turn there, but great goalkeeping, and unfortunately we get done by Kofi, whichever it is, and we go in 2-1. We fell to that FIFA 8, that stupid rebound that, of course, when the computer attacks, as soon as a rebound occurs, they win the ball. It always happens, and unfortunately we fall to it again. Now all of a sudden we only have a 1-goal lead, and all of a sudden I don't feel as comfortable as I did. But we're attacking with Vilhena early on here, giving it to Haidara, who's probably going to look to unleash a strike here, to be honest. But he doesn't. He plays it to Donovan with a fantastic goal by Landon Donovan. Straight after half-time, Donovan gets his 2nd goal of this season for his new club. And it's exactly what we wanted him to do. His 2nd of the game, and all of a sudden we're up by 2 goals again and in the driver's seat. But literally straight away, Marvauex comes back with the fantastic finish that beats Hanneman. Hanneman really should have done a better job with it there. And all of a sudden, Marvauex coming back at us now, looking to make it 3-0. And we have blown 2 2-goal leads now. Awful, awful second half display by our side. and we've completely blown this game now as we're heading into the latter stages of the game. 85 minutes in now, and it's Vancouver attacking. Good goalkeeping there from McManaman, but Vancouver have the corner now. We've really got to get back into this game and start driving forward, because otherwise we are weak at corners and we could allow a goal here from Vancouver. As you see, so Gouda looking to whip the ball in here for Vancouver. It's a beautiful ball across. Defence just deal with it at the near post with the header off the line, and all of a sudden they have a corner again, and again it falls to the goal line. Luckily the player on the near post again clears it, looking to hit Vancouver with a counter attack now. Donovan breaking down the wing, he's opened up some space for himself. 90th minute counter attack, extra time we're going into, but we lose the ball and it is still our throw in. Donovan looking to take the quick one, throws it to Vilhana's feet, who's the awful touch, and Vancouver cleared the ball away, and that is the end of the game. We blow the 2-goal lead and it finishes 3-3, but a good episode for this new side. 2 wins and a draw, couldn't really ask for too much more. Good run of form, good momentum heading into the final month of the season. That will be on Saturday. No, Wednesday. So peace out, YouTube. We're heading into overtime.